Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So today, it's all about cows. I'll work on that as well as the two smaller barley fields are ready to be harvested. Just turn this to operating position. No, here we go. It's the first time it actually worked right away. We'll have to work on getting all that ready for the cows. Or it's, too late, I guess. Which means the shed is coming fairly soon if we already have those fields are ready to be harvested, so. Well, it's possibly combining those two fields there. We'll pick this one up with the forks. And we'll be using hay for now, at least until we able to afford everything needed. I know it looks like we got a lot of money. Really, it's not gonna dump. I'll put it over here for now, and we can just unload the trailer as needed. I got the other straw bales stacked up in here, so. As far as I know, we won't be needing them. I wonder what the yield is for this. 90%? Pretty low in some spots. The canola field, right by the grass field there, I was saying like 120% already. You get all those bonuses, and as long as you do everything correctly, it pays off. Obviously, it hasn't been weeded because we will be doing spot and spray. We are basically there on money. Once you figure in shed, we'll have like 20,000 left over for a shed. Come on. Oh, okay. I'm curious how much it holds. I suppose I can't look at it yet because we don't have thing in it, so we gotta go down here. It'll say what our limit is. No. Well, we'll buy some cows. How about that? So these are all. Yeah, these are meant to be sold for beef. So we'll do 5 of these. Do 5 of these. And we'll do 2 of each of these. So these are a little bit older. They will actually produce milk. We're going to make a little bit of something back, at least fairly quick. Yeah, it looks like it holds a decent amount. So yeah, this is 80% for the efficiency, or effectiveness, I should say. And they need water, it looks like, as well. We'll be getting that all for them, though. That backfield is ready to be cut again, so we can get them more food if need be. Pretty quick. I'm sure at some point one of these other fields will end up turning into grass too. Honestly, this small little field right here wouldn't be a totally bad idea. This is pretty heavy. It's right next to all the farm sites. It's not that big anyways, so we wouldn't get much of a crop from it. Uh-oh. There we go. Tumble. Let's see, how close are they now? By one more bale, it looks like. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. We'll have to fix that one later. Let's get this last bale here. They usually don't eat much, if I remember right. Oh, I gotta raise this up. I was like, why can't I turn correctly? We should have some water in this. I usually try to keep some in it, at least. Once I'm done, I always usually refill it. I didn't refill it, but should be enough in there. Try to turn around in here. Oops. Whoopsies. I'm not sure how much they hold for water, but I'm sure it'll be a decent amount. We kind of move this bale out of the way, too. Alright, there we go. That's out of the way. This is empty. Oh, they hold a lot of water. I didn't think it would be empty. Probably just wanted to refill it for a while, I'd imagine. Turn that off. We'll head over to the combine. We'll start getting these fields harvested. Now, these yields will probably not be great, but we will find out. So the expected yield will be different than what we actually get, because technically it doesn't know what soil type it is. So it can't figure out what the expected yield will be. You know, and I mentioned I was going to look for that straw mod that was supposed to make it so it would act as a thing of fertilizer. I'm not sure how that works in precision farming, how that would work. So I doubt it would be a correct amount, because I don't know. Guess maybe it wouldn't matter now, I guess. Yeah, you can see on the mini map, it would kind of tell you what the yield is. So right now we're probably sitting like 75%, 80%. You're shooting for the green, but you don't always hit the green. Man, I really should have fixed that trailer. Now it's kind of sitting there bothering me. I'm like, dang it. This is always the world's shortest harvest. This should be the second harvest from this now. I think we did one with soybeans. Now we'll be putting a shed kind of in this back corner right back there. We would try to have a little bit of room in here. We could potentially place something else here. We can also have room to back things in. I haven't checked if the combine will actually fit in it, but worst comes to worst, I guess we can put the header outside. Guess I could see if it would fit in this direction into the barn. I was hoping to use the barn for mainly bales, but you can see. Oh. It does fit. Huh. Well, I guess I don't gotta worry too much about it fitting somewhere. I can just do that. We'll just have to have one of the stalls for the new shed to be probably bales, some hay or something. We really need it because there's a starting to be a lot of things sitting out, and it's tough to put it away because like how do you put 2 drills in there? It doesn't really fit. Suppose this one won't work out too great because there is some soybeans up there. Because did I forget to turn off the drill, or I turned into this field for some reason? I don't quite remember why, but we'll probably only need to make one of the new fields into wheat or barley. I guess once these are combined, maybe we can do that. Because we'll have, I mean, 2 full troughs. Oh, I should be paying attention. Of wheat for the chickens. And, oh, dang. They went through a lot. I just filled that up yesterday. Well, I guess last month technically, but... Dang, that's kind of scary. That they went through 9,000 liters that fast. Well, I mean, it's not 9,000, but they still went through 4,000 liters dang near. Yeah, we'll have to try to get some barley put in. We should have the time, so we'll have to get one of those fields limed out there, and we can put some wheat in it or barley in it. Probably barley, because we already have a bunch of barley. What we've been using, so I think technically the growth is a month less, I believe. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in the future we may not have straw swaths on too. They don't garner much money. Straw bales, and if we're not using it for cows right now, may not be worth it. Oh, it's an extra step. That, I mean, now we're gonna have a lot more fields. I guess it kind of depends if we can keep up with it. If we can keep up with it good, then it really doesn't matter. But I'm sure it'll be... Still got 3 more fields to plant out there. Got a little bit of a field there to plant up there by the cow pen. Got this field, and that one's probably a month off. Oh. Grass needs to be cut. Pretty sure that's ready. Although this field's going to sit a little bit, because I'm going to just combine these together. We're actually getting a pretty high yield in a lot of these spots. Just noticed that. Close to 100%. This is one of the fields I had to use herbicide on to correct my mistakes. We may have to stop in the middle, actually, to unload. Oh, and it's full. Not much left either. Those are soybeans, I believe, or if I remember. We have so many different crops coming in pretty soon that... We'll do a little bit left for the cow barn for water. I'm sure that it's plenty of water they'll use. Oh yeah. And just like that is empty. Go boom, just like that. We go right back to this. Well, we can get the soil samples for this field. At least figure that one out. It would appear on the other, the new land, it's pretty good soil. Outside of like the really like top bit of it where it's some clay, but hopefully some good loam over here, some good yielders. Not sure which way we'd expand after this, but we'd be looking to, well, upgrade equipment now. It's kind of where we're at now. We got a bunch of fields. We have a new shed fairly soon. All the animals I was planning on doing, we have. Outside of an upgrade maybe to the cow barn at some point for manure. Outside of that, try to get the little bits around this rock. It's always... Yeah, because if we're expanding, it'll probably be out here, I'd say. So it was between this area and over there for the other one. I just like the other one because there's a lot less trees, so a lot less work had to be done for it. Could expand downwards towards the store down there. Well, not like right next to the store, but the tile right below us. Because, you know, if we were to move the cows, it would probably be down there then. Oh, they must be full. It sounds like it's still filling. I'll try to correct this trailer over here, too. There we go. Right now, we don't have much of the soil map for this field, I don't think yet. We know there's going to be some loam and a little bit of silty clay up there. No clue of this. They actually had pretty good pH values for that. We have a 4% bump now. I suppose that's done. Loud. Plenty loud. Yeah, next video we'll probably have the new shed. We'll probably clear up that place for straw and everything, and then it'll be ready to have a site, a nice building place there. We can probably overlap some into that other bit. Like I said, we'd probably expand this field a little bit that direction. So if we get that soil ahead of time, it's fine. And we'll get to know what the bottom half of this field is. The water tank is full, which is good because I'm sure I'll have to fill up sheep and maple syrup fairly soon, I think. Okay. I think that should cover where we'll expand it. We can fold it. We can send the soil off to the lab. Shouldn't take nearly as long for this. Curious what kind of prices we got on anything. That's May, so we'll have some wool being sold finally. I'm surprised it's already there. It says it's going to be higher next month. We'll see. possible I'll end up deciding something different. Oh, soil samples are back. Whole lot of loam, a little bit of sandy loam. But she's gonna tell me this whole part right in here, that's all probably loam. That's probably a good field right there, actually. Well, we can finish off. We gotta get some more fields in the ground. I'm curious if the grass field needs any pH, or that small little bit by the cows. It's okay. We can add a little bit. Won't need nearly as much, so well, as I say that. Using quite a bit. Still not anywhere near what it was originally. I got a little bit of that field in there too. But it is base game without precision farming. It's still definitely less than that for usage. I'll probably wait on that small one since I'm already gonna wait for expanding it. So I'm already gonna have some newly fresh plowed stuff to wait on. So I might just wait and do that whole field in one shot. Wouldn't be surprising if we end up buying some more lime. Or we'll be pretty tight. It's either or. Either we'll end up needing more or it'll be extremely tight. All depends on soil types. But we'll get that small little bit field down here as well. I might put grass in it, honestly, I'm thinking. Oh. We'll have to clean up our mess to do that. Gotta get this out of the way. So we can spread a little bit of lime. It's possible it'll penalize us. Oh. Penalizes some on soil mapping. Just because it's gonna make sense that there's fields, but they're not actually fields. Eventually they're gonna just, you know, have either a cement pad over it or something. Where that shed is, we'll probably have something like that. And this goes a lot faster than what it used to. Liming isn't a complete inconvenience in a sense now. Now, which one of these fields do I want to put wheat into or barley into? Like this one's a little bit bigger. So I'll do that. I'll probably lime both of these fields, but it doesn't take very long. But we're making pretty good time, I'd say, on getting these fields planted. I'll try and I'm trying to think what crop I want to put in a different one. I'm probably gonna put soybeans into that big one. I'm thinking. Some higher priced one, another higher priced crop. Lot shorter time till harvest than canola is. Maybe I'll put sorghum into one of these. Maybe oats. Oh no, because I got barley. I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably put sorghum into one. And probably soybeans in that big one. Haven't did sorghum since our very first crop. Our very first harvest was sorghum. If you If you're new here, you now know. Main reason I chose it, because it was quick and a higher price crop. At least at the time, because I was a different difficulty than I am now, so. We might be good on lime. Now that I'm seeing how much we're using. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll have to get that one. This one planted pretty quick. Before it turns into canola. I thought I'd change the painting. I went to painting and I put the plow texture there because I was hoping it wouldn't do that, but it looks like it still did. Yeah, I think barley in that one, buy some sorghum in this one. We may put barley in a different field as well. We'll probably up there. We could keep those separate. We really could. I'll have to think about that one. Would be nice to have a little bit more separate, but probably not a bad thing to have more barley than what we need. Rather have too much than have to go to the store and buy some wheat for the chickens, some chicken food. Right, this is just about done here. There we go. I'll leave the spreader out here again for this field. Making pretty good progress, I'd say, on these. But I figured with the new spreader and then the new drill setup, we'd be making pretty good time. I kind of figured we would. Put this away. Let's say I've now learned we can do this. We're gonna do that. Oh. It really doesn't go in any farther than it did before. Oh man. Alright, let's grab this. We'll probably plant the barley first. Got barley there. Flip over to the other one. I can already feel it that eventually I'm going to end up forgetting to do that. Hopefully if I do, they're at a different growth rate. That way we can actually get it harvested. Be this field first. Pushed out. Over that one. Over that one. There we go. Well, I'll go ahead and time lapse this as well as that field. Shouldn't take nearly as long as it would have if we only had one, so it shouldn't take too long. I'll talk to everyone at the other end of that.
I remember when I saw you at the end of that night. I was looking for some trouble, you were looking alright. Every time you said a word, I was staring at your lips. I don't think I've ever been so close to a love like this. I never met someone like you. I never felt this way, ooh. We love, I would take potions. We love, I would cross oceans. All the hurt and the pain, you can take it all away. We love, I would take potions.
welcome back everyone. So we're basically finished up here. We got a little bit. We got a little bit of fertilizer left too. I thought it was sorghum that didn't use any, but I might have been wrong. Maybe it uses very little. I don't know. Nope, they should be both raised. That looks like it. Pull that in. We'll have to get more both seed and fertilizer for it. Oh, whoopsies. Well, let's do a little quick checkup on how we're doing for this. It looks like doing pretty dang good for a environmental score. 4%, up to 70% there. The nitrogen is really good. And the pH is perfect. According to that. The soil sample looks really good over here. So, you know, let's see here. The wool, it's still going up. The wool still shows it's going up. Soybeans are going to be up, what, July? So I would hope that should be ready by then. Well, that'll be next video. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Give a warm welcome to our newest addition to the farm. Hopefully they're liking it. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. Bye.